Welcome everybody to my results predictions for Summerslam. How you doing, guys? I hope you have a great summer. Here we are, a week away from the biggest pay-per-view of this season. The card is 90% official now, so here is my predictions for the show. First match for the Cruiserweight Championship, we got the king of the Cruiserweights, Neville, versus Titus Worldwide member Akira Tozawa. Neville has been champion for nearly 200 days now, which is incredible when you think about how Neville has been used for the past few years. Thank you, Cruiserweight division, I guess. Speaking of it, it might sound crazy, but without Neville, the division will be dead right now. And even if all the Cruiserweights, including him, are not in a great situation, he is the one that carried them all, and now the biggest question is, who is going to beat the king? Will it be Akira Tozawa? Why not? I really like the guy, he's doing one hell of a job lately, but I don't think he will take the win at SummerSlam. I'm picking Neville to retain the Cruiserweight Championship. Following that, we got the Big Show versus Big Cass, with Enzo Amore suspended above the ring in a shark cage. The shark cage is back once again at SummerSlam, and this time it's the realest guy in the room who's going to be locked up and suspended, I don't remember how much feet above the ring. It's a weird stipulation, but a good one. I mean, the cage is here to prevent Enzo Amore from interfering in this match, but everyone knows that in a way or another he will. But thing is, this time I really think it's going to advantage Big Cass. Since the heel turn, he's booked pretty well, and his first major feud is against the Big Show. So I don't see him losing that one if WWE wants to push him. I think Big Cass is going to take the win. For the SmackDown Women's Championship, Naomi versus Natalya. SummerSlam is always the place where we see different feuds, and the one between Naomi and Natalya is definitely a different one. Everyone was speculating about a Charlotte versus Naomi fight for this pay-per-view, but Natalya surprised everyone by winning the Fatal 5-Way at Battleground and becoming the #1 contender for Naomi's ugly-looking championship. I want to see Natalya winning the title, and if there is no Money in the Bank cash-in from Carmella, I think she is going to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. After this, we got Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. So, Demon King or no Demon King? I feel like if this match opens the main card, the return of the Demon King to start the show is a strong possibility. No matter what, Finn had an incredible first month in WWE, but since he got injured last year, the road to the main event scene is long. Another one who suffered from his booking is Bray Wyatt. Even if he surprisingly won his feud against Seth Rollins, Wyatt is far away from having the whole world in his hands, you know? And I'm afraid he will not take advantage of his storyline with Finn, because I'm picking Finn Balor to win this match. Then for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, the Usos versus The New Day. I don't even know what to say anymore about this feud, I already said everything, I think. Both teams are excellent, especially the Usos lately. Every match between them is exciting to watch, and their promos are perfect all the time. What else? But now, if we focus on the result of this match, to be honest, even if the New Day won the titles not so long ago, it's hard to pick a team. Thing is, like I said it since few months, this feud will last all summer, and summer is coming to an end, and even if I could easily choose the Usos to win this match, I'm going to pick the New Day to retain the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Following that, we got a one-on-one matchup between John Cena and Mr. Money in the Bank Baron Corbin. I thought that Cena would go face Jinder Mahal for the WWE Championship, but nope. Instead, he's going to go face-to-face with the Lone Wolf. Hey, speaking of Corbin, I don't know what you think about his new theme, but I don't know what the hell they were thinking about when they changed both the song and the graphics package. It looks like a downgrade to me. But I guess we're gonna hear the song only for his entrance and not a possible victory. Well, maybe for later that night. Because I'm picking the man who nearly got a broken freaking neck, John Cena, to take the win. For the United States Championship, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens, with the SmackDown Commissioner Shane McMahon as the special guest referee. A match between AJ and Kevin is always looking great on paper, but now that Shane McMahon is the referee, it is even more interesting. The confrontation they all had together on SmackDown Live was a masterpiece. It showed how much the storyline could be impacted by Shane's presence. You know, with the feud he had with AJ at WrestleMania, with Kevin using some videos to piss him off. And I think the most important moment of that segment was when Shane said, "I will not interfere in this match unless I have to," leaving speculations about a possible feud with Kevin Owens after SummerSlam. With that in mind, when it comes to the winner of this match, I'm going to pick AJ to retain the US Championship. After this, we get the Viper, Randy Orton, versus the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev. To be honest, I don't know why this match is happening at SummerSlam. The card is already stacked and there is small to no background to the storyline. Are they doing that just to give Orton a pay-per-view victory since he lost 3 times in a row against Jinder Mahal? Well, in that case, that will be another defeat for Rusev after the one he took against John Cena at Battleground. Not a good idea. Maybe they are doing that to properly push Rusev. I don't know, it's pretty hard to predict what's coming for both men, to predict who's gonna win. But if I have to pick one, I think I'm going to choose Rusev. For the Raw Women's Championship, we get Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks or Nia Jax. Yes, this one is not official yet, and I know what you're gonna say. Tom, you sick bastard. Why don't you wait tomorrow to see who's going to face Alexa? Yeah, I could, but I can't. It would have been easier if Bayley wasn't injured, but sadly she is, and we now need to see the match between Banks and Nia to see who is going to be the #1 contender at SummerSlam. Personally, I put my money on Sasha Banks because it's the most logical solution right now, but I would love to see Nia Jax winning this match. Anyway, no matter what, and no matter who is going to face Alexa Bliss, I'm still going to pick her to retain the Raw Women's Championship at SummerSlam. And speaking of matches not official yet, we got Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins versus Sheamus and Cesaro for the Raw Tag Team Championships. So the card is already filled with more than 10 matches, so we might see this one for No Mercy instead. Or not at all, maybe, Dean and Seth could face each other. Because at the moment when I'm speaking, we don't know anything. But if this tag team match happens at SummerSlam, it will be interesting to see how Ambrose and Rollins are going to be booked together. Because everyone loves this storyline, and we all want to see where this goes. And for me, it has to go through Sheamus and Cesaro. So if this match happens, only if, I'm picking Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose to win the Raw Tag Team Championships. Now for the WWE Championship, it's gonna be Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't know how you're feeling about that one, but it's kind of awkward. Because for the first time, I wanted Cena to win in this match against Nakamura and go face Mahal at SummerSlam because I thought it would do no good for Shinsuke if he was #1 contender now. But it's happening, and it could be great if he had a well-established opponent. But he's going to face Jinder Mahal. No disrespect to him, I think he's doing a great job as champion, but it is what's going to happen. I mean, Nakamura is going to win his first title, the biggest one, against Jinder Mahal so early. Guess what? Yes, I'm picking Shinsuke Nakamura to win the WWE Championship and go on for one of the longest championship reign of all time, a long reign of 1 minute before Baron Corbin comes down to the ring and cash in his Money in the Bank contract to become the new WWE Champion. And finally, the main event, we got Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Samoa Joe and Braun Strowman in a fatal 4-way for the Universal Championship. And the next part changed everything, because if Lesnar loses championship, he will leave WWE. With the rumors of Lesnar going to UFC to face John Jones, that stipulation might be there to sell his departure from WWE, leaving strong possibilities for a new champion at SummerSlam. But the thing is, if Brock is going to UFC to fight Jones, the match will probably take place in 2018, and I know he needs to train a few months before the fight, but technically, he got time. So is WWE actually going to swerve everybody with Brock Lesnar retaining the championship at SummerSlam? I'm thinking about that more than anything, but they even managed to do something even more incredible, making Samoa Joe the underdog of this match. And you know what? I'm going to pick Samoa Joe to be the new Universal Champion. That was my predictions. Tell me yours in the comment section below. Now please allow me to introduce the second inductee to my Hall of Fame, Duncan Danny's channel. Thank you very much for your support, and don't forget, both my Hall of Famers have YouTube channel, so go check them out. As for me, you can still share, like and subscribe if you want. You can even follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Next time it's going to be the card predictions for No Mercy. And if you don't want to miss it, click beside the subscribe button and ring the bell. Hope you have a great SummerSlam. See you next time.